Come on, Fudgy, join in. It's New Year. Fudgy boy, Fudgy boy. Oh, Fudgy's in the camera. Oh, it's New Year. It's going to be a good life. What is it? Yeah, yeah. Is there somebody here? Yeah. And as R2-D2 would say, dude, dude. Or you've got Darth Vader. Don't forget, we've got to get Yoda. Do or do not. There is no tribe. So guys, anybody that's in the chat, I just wanted to come on and wish you all a great new year when it comes. Thank you all for your love and support in 2017. It's had its ups, it's had its downs. I'll actually have a video that I'm actually posting tomorrow as some of the clips, a little behind the camera you might call it, of all the good things and the bad things that happened in 2017 up until now. Recently, I've been going through a bit of a slump, really confidence-wise and obviously intrinsically, motivationally wise. I've been lacking stimulation because I just try to figure out what videos to put up and what to do and such likes. I just haven't been getting the motivation at all. And I've not been doing anything, my passions whatsoever, such as my art, my poetry, anything at all. I've absolutely not done anything, and I actually had to take a step off YouTube and try to kind of relax a bit and spend time with my wife, because that is really, really important. I've found that what I've actually kept doing, which has been my life, is my vegan activism. That's been non-stop, because no matter whatever I'm going through pales in comparison to the suffering that goes on to the animals every single day. And we've got to realise that, guys. The most victimised, oppressed beings in this planet are the animals. So my vegan activism has been absolutely off the scale. I've been doing it an awful lot. People say probably too much. Yesterday, we actually launched Vegan Outreach in Ayrshire. We had a lot of great activists along. Obviously, Lisa, her husband Stu, Kirsty Quinn, Eloide, Emily, quite a few others, Laura Downs. Amazing day. So we've done a lot of vegan activism, handing out veganuary leaflets. So we've done really good. We get 200 leaflets handed out, some to some of the cafes and such, like spreading the vegan message. And if any of you guys obviously want to try veganism for 22 days, you can also go on to Challenge 22. I'm actually a group mentor on there. Basically, you've got all the help you can. I'll actually put the link down below when this video is actually uploaded. You get things like obviously the nutritionists, dietitians, they're all on hand. It's all free. You can do that for 22 days. Veganuary is actually up to 100,000 people. Nice to see you here in the chat. Like I say, Veganuary has actually had 100,000 sign-ups already, and that's going to smash their target of 150,000 by the end of January. So absolutely amazing, guys. It really is. What's 2018 going to hold in store for me? First off, I've got to really look at myself and say, at the moment, I'm far from being at the recovered stage, because I'm at 50 kilograms, so I'm 20 kilograms off what my target actually should be. I'm far from looking as healthy as I can be, and that's really important that I get myself fully healthy first, because I can't go out and advocate to people if I'm not looking the best I can. And I think sometimes this 50 kilograms has always been my safety spot, because I always got to like 50 kilograms. Yes, I did recover fully in the past. For 6 years, I got to 12.5 stone. Then obviously relapsed with my wife's ovarian cancer and her miscarriages, then my dad's stroke and such likes. So I know I can do it. Nice to see you here, King Arugula. Nice to see you. So like I say, yeah, 2018, that's what I've got to do. I've got to get myself fully recovered, because I can't do any of my work unless I'm at my best. So number one has got to be getting myself back to health, because like I say, I've always got to that kind of safe stage recently. So you got that screen capture device. Yeah, I did, yeah. Screen capture device, it was quite good actually. Yeah, it's worked quite well. So yeah, that, like I say, yesterday doing the vegan outreach, we got that launched in Ayrshire, which is absolutely amazing. That's going to be a big part of 2018, doing obviously vegan outreach stalls. Obviously my work with the Save movement. I want to go down to London Animal Rights March. I'm actually want to go to the vegan camp out. You and I, me and you and me, we got to have a game of badass streamathon. We definitely have, King Arugula, that is 100%. We'll be doing that very, very shortly, because I'm actually getting Virgin Broadband in roughly about the 16th of January, which is 4 days after my birthday. A little shout out there, my birthday's the 12th of January, I'll be doing a little special stream there. So I'll have a much better broadband width to obviously stream and such like, to have people on, because I'm actually using my phone for this one, because the broadband here is copper broadband. It's absolutely crap if you have anybody on your stream at the moment. So I'm getting 200 megabit broadband, so it's going to be absolutely amazing. Can't wait to do that. Get as many collaborations as I possibly can, because that's how we're going to grow the vegan movement, is mass collaboration, hearing opinions for everybody, throwing opinions off one another, just like we've done in the 24-hour stream for the Sale Ranch Sanctuary, which was absolutely amazing. So that's going to be a big part of things as well. Obviously as well, I say what I really want to do is start getting out, doing a little more talking to people in the street, and obviously if I can try and get some help to obviously video that, if the public allow it, because it's hard getting out and obviously capturing that if you haven't got anybody with you. So I want to try and do a lot of street interviews as well. Some travel, I would like to maybe go somewhere again, I don't know, Berlin maybe go back to Australia. I don't know, I really don't know, I've no thought about it fully, but let's say that all depends on my health first and foremost, and most importantly my wife, because that's most important to anything. My wife comes first, like I say, that's got to happen. But my 38th birthday will be in the 12th of January. Oh, Jesus God. 38, I'm 2 years near the 40. People say I don't look near enough 40. They say I look about my early 20s. I don't know about that, guys. The wrinkles are showing it, are they? I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting a bit paranoid here, but yeah. So that'll be 38th birthday, the 12th of January. I'll be doing a little special stream, and I may get you to donate on that stream, and it can actually go to the Sale Ranch Sanctuary or something like that. What do you think about that? Sub and bell to me so I can mod you up the next time I'm on. I will do, King Arugula, definitely. I've already subbed to you, so I've already subbed to you on your channel. I done that a good few weeks back on the streaming and such like, so definitely we'll do that. So yeah, what I might do on my birthday is I might do a special stream and get you to, obviously, if anybody wants to donate, we'll do that. Everything from my birthday will go straight to the Sale Ranch Sanctuary. I'll maybe try and set up something, see what I can do about that. That'd be a great thing. Like I say, I don't want anything for my birthday. I want it to go to a good cause like the Sale Ranch Sanctuary and such likes. You definitely don't look like 38. Must be all that soy milk. It must be the vegan runner, definitely. It's got to be something. I must be doing something right. I don't know. But yeah, and obviously on that day, the 12th of January, it'll be actually just over 2 years on YouTube, and it'll actually be 2 years, my vegan second anniversary on the 12th of January. So my 38th birthday, exactly my vegan anniversary, because I went on my birthday overnight. Best thing I ever did. Like I say, the past 2 years, I've actually gained about 19 kilograms, which was absolutely, I was at death's door. Like I say, I was down at 32 kilograms. I'm now up to nearly 50. So I've gained about 18 kilograms. I had that kind of slump in the middle of the year as well, which kind of took me off and then catapulted. Like I say, I get really up and started to do a lot. Nice to see you, Raul Toolser, profile, and hi from Italy and hi from Scotland to you. So yeah, the year was absolutely great. Some of its good ups and downs. Like I say, one of the ups were obviously having James Aspey over for the Save movement. We've done some videos with him. It was absolutely amazing. Joey Cabstrong's actually coming over this month, the 8th of January, and we're actually thinking about doing a video with him at the slaughterhouse that I actually worked at in Saltcoats. So hopefully that can get all set up. That would be absolutely amazing. I may stream live from that if you guys would like to see that. I think it would be absolutely amazing. Obviously as well, I'll take you on all my vegan outreach and such likes, anything that I can do, any suggestions you want me to do vegan wise as well. So cool to catch a live stream for you. Nice to see you, Emily. I hope you're having a great new year. I hope you had a great Christmas as well. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm trying to look at for 2018. Try to do is be the best vegan activist I possibly can, be the best advocate for mental health recovery, because that's always what the channel is going to be about. It's going to be about both, but let's say I want to show that you can turn your life around, and that's what the veganism has done for me. Like I say, it's opened doors that my eating disorder closed, because when you've got an eating disorder, you've got to always remember that you don't see motivation in life for when you get into veganism, but you've got to do it for the right reasons. And that's what I say to people: make sure you want to be vegan for the animals, make sure it's for the ethical reasons. If there's anything in your head telling you that it's about restriction or anything, that's not veganism, because this lifestyle is about abundance. You should be able to enjoy every single food that you loved. And for me, that's what it did. It really overcame the fear foods, such as the chocolate, the fried foods, like having like chips, even like sweet potatoes fried and such likes, anything like that. I used to fear that. Having them vegan, knowing what I was putting into my body was not only good for me, but good for the animals as well. That made all the difference, and that's what it does for me. But that's what I said, you've got to really want it for the animals, and it's got to be for that reason. And that really has turned my life around. So absolutely amazing. I'm looking forward to so much. Like I say, let everybody in the chat get pumping into veganuary. Like I say, why can't you do it in this day and age? It's absolutely no reason why. Every single food that you can have in a US standard diet, you can have veganised. Awesome stuff. It really is. Kangaroo Gorilla, 100%. But a lot of people obviously don't realise that. I get it on the street where people say, oh, but I love my meat and such likes. But at the end of the day, God almighty, I can really say that as human beings, we all love the taste of meat, but we don't want to be killing bloody animals, do we? So that's really what a lot of people need to understand. Like, you can, nowadays, you get plant-based options at absolutely everything. Like I say, you can get vegan ribs, you get vegan burgers that taste exactly like the real thing. Why would an animal need to suffer day in, day out for you to actually enjoy a great meal? It's absolutely shocking. But yeah, I think perceptions are actually changing quite a lot. Like I say, what I've actually suffered with quite a lot is obviously my church, because I really hate their message of compassion and love for everyone, yet they don't show that to the animals. They say in the Bible, thou shalt not kill, but they don't really understand that Jesus actually said, thou shalt not kill. That means everything. Like I say, do you really think that God put animals on this earth to serve us? They're not here for us, they're here with us. It's important to understand that. Like I say, there's no difference to the dog that's sitting in this basket here, big fudgy boy, to a cow. Like I say, they think they feel pain, they've got families, they love one another, they show you love, yet we can't actually see that because we're indoctrinated into this lifestyle for the day we're born. We're told that we need meat for protein, we're told that we need dairy for calcium and such likes, yet that's actually what's killing us. Because is it not funny that they build slaughterhouses, yet they put hospitals everywhere? Because that's the reason why. But these slaughterhouses, they've not got glass walls. Why do you think that? Because they don't want you to see you beyond that. And that's really the truth of it. And gradually it's killing us. And it's no coincidence that the countries that have got the largest intake of dairy have actually got the highest statistics of obviously things like osteoporosis and such like. It's absolutely shocking. And yet we're gradually beginning to see it, but I hope things actually move on further and further and further. Sorry for my off-topic question, but what do you do for a job apart of YouTube? I don't do anything for a job at the moment. Like I say, I've been ill for quite a little while, so this YouTube is basically my life, and obviously doing things like my vegan activism and such like. So that's exactly what I'm all about. Let's say. The thing that I was going to actually talk about quite a bit was a lot of people had obviously been going on about cheese and such like, especially in the vegan activism when I've been seeing, let's say, they said that they can't give up cheese. And let's be honest about it, vegan cheese is quite a tough one, because it's really, really hard to get a good vegan cheese. Let's say cheese, let's say one of the best foods in compromising health, 100%. Hi Jenny, how are you? Let's say it's basically coagulated cow's pus, and that's exactly what it is. Cheese causes tremendous and unnecessary suffering to animals. Like I say, the life of a dairy cow is not worth living. It really, really isn't. Like I say, she must obviously have a baby every single year to actually produce milk, forcibly and obviously artificially inseminate it as well. She's actually pregnant for such as 9 months of the year. Could you imagine that? You imagine the suffering, let's say. But she actually never gets to be with her babies. Like I say, new calves are actually born and removed from their mothers on the day of their birth, few hours after it. Could you imagine? Could you imagine the suffering if you're in a hospital? You're a mother and your baby's dragged away from you. Could you imagine what it's like? So could you imagine what the cow's like? Let's say the male calves, they're actually shot. Let's say, because they're basically just counted as a useless byproduct. And the females, they're reared away from their mothers, basically until they're old enough to obviously enter this same regime that our mother goes through. Let's say artificially inseminated, strapped to milking machines for 7 out of 9 months and 3 times daily. Let's say the grieving that they go through for their baby and such like. Could you really, really imagine that? Let's say the mother is actually returned to the milking machine so that she can actually drink her baby's milk, and it's made into cheese as well, because they don't want the baby drinking the milk, let's say. So you can imagine the depression and the emaciation, and they're kind of prone to the infections that they get because of the mastitis, and that actually leaches out into the milk. Let's say, it's shocking, let's say. You think of it, what actually is cheese? It's rape, it's suffering, it's exploitation, it's cruelty, it's infesticide, it's murder, it's addiction, it's heart disease, it's obesity, it's osteoporosis, it's diabetes, it's cancer. That is what cheese actually is. So there's no other option but go vegan. Like I say, if you really want to save animals' lives, you want to save your own life, you've got to do it. Let's say there's so many options out there now. You can even make your own cheese, and that's what I say. You can make your own cheese with cashews and such like. There's so many recipes. You can go online. You'll get One Green Planet that I've got a list of 25 different vegan cheeses you can make yourself. They're really getting to the point. It's gradually getting better. There's actually a lot of melted cheese. You've even seen things like, obviously, there's a Tesco mozzarella that really melts really well. Vegusto have a great vegan cheese as well, which I really thoroughly recommend. So I would check out that. It's obviously great to see even restaurants popping up recently, like Pizza Hut adopting vegan cheese. Obviously, it's got the Violife vegan cheese. I found it didn't really melt very great, but that's great to see that all the kind of big restaurants and main food chains such as Pizza Hut and such likes, even Wagayama have actually introduced quite a lot. There's actually Wetherspoons introduced a vegan menu. So a lot of great things have actually happened in 2017 that we've got to be happy about. Obviously, Ben & Jerry's bringing out vegan ice cream. Yeah, they've got the bad side of things as well. Violife, they actually say, is one of the actual biggest promoters of dairy, which actually, what's her name? Heather Mills actually talked about it, the Vivolution. She says don't support Violife because they actually one of the big promoters of the dairy and such like. It's a hard one, like I say. At the end of the day, so all these restaurants and such like, they've all got an exploitation in animals, but at the end of the day, if we don't support them, we're only hampering the movement. Like I say, It's a supply and demand. They're only going to keep supplying if we keep demanding them. And the more we support these things, the more it's going to go mainstream. So McDonald's and such likes as well, introducing the vegan burger in Finland. Yeah, it's all been good. Like I say, things have really moved forward. It really, really has. It's been a great, great year for veganism. And like I say, 2018 can only be much, much better. And that starts with us. Veganism represents the people. Veganism is an emblem of the people that represent it. And that's what we've got to do. We've got to be a positive force on YouTube, advocating properly, helping each other. None of this hate, none of this drama. Like I say, you only change perceptions. You look awkward. Maybe I do look awkward. I don't know. Next staff. But like I say, veganism, it's all about empathy. We only change perceptions by being empathetic towards others and obviously being supportive. Like I say, in some ways, I think non-abolitionism, not everybody can do it, and that's what we've got to really understand. Like I say, we should always try to advocate that, but at the end of the day, we've got to be understanding that not a lot of people can just go vegan like that. It would be great if the world could do that, but unfortunately it can't. So veganism, we've just got to keep ploughing on, spreading the message. Like I say, especially with your friends and family, that can be a really, really hard one. Like I say, try to adopt the message to your family and friends is probably the hardest one, because especially your family, they don't always understand you, and they're usually the hardest to actually turn vegan. So it's just about keep being positive. Thanks for the likes, FS, Insavanani, Ifad, all the way from Italy, 6 super like. So yeah, that's what I say. Just keep being positive. Just keep showing them the lifestyle that's working for you. Keep being empathetic towards them. Keep spreading the message. And it will happen. Like I say, change happens in all different paths. We've all got different paths, but we've got the same journey. I think everybody is an animal lover, but it's just some people don't get the connection as quickly as others. So that's what it's about, guys. I really, really hope 2018 is good for every single one of you. Like I say, thank you all for your love and support. It's been a great, great year for me. Travelling away to Australia, meeting a lot of great people, such as the Lost Lemurian, Michelle, the Kombucha Princess, her husband, obviously the Hairy Gamer, Jenny Smith, my dear friend, quite a few others. It was absolutely amazing. Much love to you, King Arugula, and I really hope you have a great, great new year. I'll speak to you all very, very soon, and thank you all for all your love and support on the channel. Like I say, this is your channel. I couldn't do it without yous. Nobody could do it without yous. I'll speak to you all soon, and remember, as always, binge on life, purge negativity and starve guilty feelings, and be kind to every kind. The only difference is your perception. You too, King Arugula, everybody else in the chat.